Get your blanket and snacks ready. We're about to get lost in some timeless exploration journeys. It's time to get into your character and work your way up to the ever so dominant and lackluster life into your wasteland. Sit back, relax, and watch this video till the end to find your next favorite game. Welcome back to Game Perfection, a passion project by Karmasur Studios. I'm your host, Karma. Bunny's with me to take you through this list of games that ranges from old to the latest. Here's the best RPG games for PC, PlayStation, and Xbox, Episode 4. Enough introduction, let's dive right into it. God of War, Ragnarok, released on the 9th of November 2022 on PS4 and PlayStation 5. Trust me when I say that this game is the best game I've ever come across on any gaming platform, and I really mean it. The Ragnarok edition of God of War has been a literal treat for every true gamer out there. This perfect role-playing action-adventure game has everything, literally everything. Find a flaw if you can. The story of the game, following its predecessor, revolves around the adventure of the ghost of Sparta, Kratos, and his son, Atreus, as they go out against Odin itself. Yes, Odin, the father of Thor. I can hear that yay from the Marvel fans out there already. Incorporating mind-blowing combat elements, nail-biting cutscenes, and a novel-like storyline, the game lets you control both Kratos and Atreus, at times when needed. Apart from that, there are several other playable characters that can be unlocked throughout the game too, which is cooler, I guess. Oh wait, have you heard of Loki? Can it be Atreus? What do you think?
I should be out there, finding out who I am, who Loki is.
I will not allow you to pick a fight with gods.
I don't want to fight anyone. I just want answers.
And if those answers lead to war with Asgard?
What the hell is the matter with you? I ain't paying you no attention.
Red Dead Redemption 2, released on the 26th of October 2018 on PC, PlayStation, and Xbox. It's $18.99, and American outlaws are on the verge of extinction. Dutch Van der Linde and his crew are on the run after an unsuccessful theft in the expanding town of Blackwater, and they're fled high into the mountains, where an intense snowstorm is blocking their escape. We walk into the shoes of Arthur Morgan, an extremely calm and capable bandit who is discovered by Dutch as a child and raised on the wrong side of the law and settled down for a 60-hour narrative. It's a brief and straight introduction, but it's an effective one. The polished cinematics offer an excellent first impression, immersing you in the gang and getting you up and close and personal with the characters who are giving their all. The game's ability to keep itself new after so many hours is astounding, and it's not solely down to the world's richness and diversity. It's how alive all of these locations seem. It's jam-packed with activities and modes, laying the groundwork for a long-lasting multiplayer experience. Fallout 4, released on the 10th of November 2015 on PC, PlayStation, and Xbox. It improves on the previous game's already fantastic mechanics, and it's just as rich with locations to explore, really terrifying monsters to battle, and a fantastically fascinating post-nuclear environment that combines unnerving gore and death with dark humor. A narrative that begins as a simple search for your missing family becomes much more intricate and ethically nuanced. We're lured into a war for control of the region, similar to Fallout New Vegas, and picking which of their flawed post-apocalyptic ideas to agree with. We hardly have time to get our hands filthy in the post-apocalyptic world before Fallout 4 throws us into a huge action moment. You're handed a suit of the large, stompy power armor, and a heavy weapon, and you're thrown into an intense combat against the series' most famous monster. The crafting mechanism in Fallout 4 adds even more incentive to grab everything that isn't nailed down.
Don't remember anything about my past.
A man numb to pain, and a woman whose very touch feels nothing but.
You're wrong. You think this curse is some kind of great ability?
Tales of Arise, released on the 10th of September 2021 on PC, PlayStation, and Xbox. This is another fantastic action-adventure role-playing game that has the potential of being the best in the market. After facing some delays in its release, the game is finally here. The main story of the game revolves around a man and a woman from two opposite worlds, Donna and Rena, and their journey to end Renan's oppression over the Donnans. Just like the predecessors, the game's combat elements are amazing. It follows the basic Tales battle system, along with the improved linear battle system. Unfortunately, the game does not feature multiplayer, but it is still one of the best out there. To be honest, after looking at the quick and intense monster fights, I realized that the game is quite similar to God of War. Am I right? What do you think?
We are human beings. Each and every one of us. This must not go on. This injustice must end.
Deus Ex, released on the 23rd of June, 2000, on PC and PlayStations. And this is where it all started. In this first game of the famous Deus Ex series, you get to experience some fine-class action-adventure gameplay along with mind-blowing role-playing elements. Set in the cyberpunk-like dystopian world of 2052, the game follows the story of J.C. Denton, an anti-terrorist kinda agent who has some amazing superhuman abilities, all thanks to nanotechnology. Denton goes out to fight hostile forces for the sake of the world, but in the meantime, he reveals a conspiracy that brings him into conflict with Illuminati, Majestic 12, and the Triads. And when it happens, you get to have a lot of fun. Controlling Denton, you'll be taking part in fierce supernatural combats to fight enemies and take them down using your strength, stealth, and superpowers if needed. The game follows a first-person perspective that will make everything look so real. Just don't get confused. Wasteland, released on the 2nd of January, 1988 on PC and Xbox. I get it. Not everyone likes the unbelievable graphics and actions that modern RPG games bring, and that's why I have this very special one, especially for them. This science fiction open world role-playing game has been ruling the games list of all those old school hardcore gamers for almost 2 decades now. Set in a futuristic, post-apocalyptic fictional America, the game lets you control a character that goes out to complete different simple yet fun missions. As I said earlier, this game does not have that high-quality graphics or so, and it follows some of the very old-school one-frame movement type of gameplay, but that hardly matters. What matters is that it's fun. If you're having a rough day in the office and are looking to get all your stress away without opening up to others, like me, try this one.
The seed of corruption advances, spreading dread and despair. We must give chase.
Path of Exile, released on the 23rd of October 2013 on PC, PlayStation, and Xbox. No, it's not the best RPG game out there, I admit, but it's also not the one that can be avoided. Grinding Gear Games must have grinded quite hard to portray an adventurous journey from the ruined world of gods in such an amazing way, that too for free. In this free action-adventure role-playing game, you'll be allowed to control one of the 7 classes of characters that are sent for exile to the ruined world of ancient gods. Rayclassed. Your main objective in the game would obviously be to escape the haunted place and return to your home island of Wraith, but this has been made interesting by high-quality graphics, intense combat, and smooth controls. There are several primary skills and attacks in the game that can be unlocked by collecting linked sockets. As we all know, using these special attacks will deal more damage to your opponents, so that's not so new. But here's something new I can tell you. It's the best free role-playing game out there for you. Woohoo!
Flowey, you suck! You idiot! You haven't learned a thing. In this world, it's kill or be killed.
Undertale, released on the 15th of September 2015 on PC, PlayStation, Xbox, and Switch. In this 2D role-playing game by Toby Fox, you get to control a child who has unfortunately fallen into the underground, which is a large, secluded region under the surface of the Earth separated by magical barriers. As you would have guessed, your goal will be to bring the child back to the surface. But that part is never easy, is it? Your way to the surface will be interrupted by different kinds of monsters, both friendly and hostile. In case of a fight with a hostile monster, you can navigate through the min bullet hell attacks by them in order to survive. Also, once you've defeated your opponent, you'll have the option to either kill or spare it. So, be kind or be bad. It's all in your hands. Before making any decisions, remember that every decision of yours will impact the overall story of the game and its ending, so be careful too.
Lovely. I can freeze to death while digging for the bones of a madwoman.
Dragon's Age Origin, released on the 3rd of November 2009 on PC, PlayStation, and Xbox. BioWare extended its usual design for this game by incorporating dramatically distinct characters with unique backgrounds for gamers to encounter. As a result, it eclipsed other role-playing games in size and scope at that time and created mature themes amid turmoil and carnage. Dragon Age's narrative is extremely detailed, unfolding across dozens of hours of gameplay. Everything is recorded in your in-game codex, which keeps keeps track of chats, story points, and other aspects of your adventure. The character creation demonstrates the complexity and the versatility of Dragon Age. You can pick between 3 races and 3 fundamental classes. Your hero will also have general skills, class-specific abilities, and specialties that you may learn from manuals or other characters eager to teach you their techniques. Your hero will feel like a truly legendary Grey Warden at the conclusion of the game, with a complete arsenal of powers to slay the Darkspawn.
You're certain? Yes. The clouds were headed in the same direction as the Legiana. The wind was blowing toward the northwest that day, so... Hey!
Prepared?
Monster Hunters World, released on the 26th of January 2018 on PC, PlayStation, and Xbox. In this monstrous action-adventure role-playing game, you can take the role of a hunter tasked to either kill or trap dangerous monsters. Let me tell you that it's awesome. Really awesome. Incorporating some battle royale elements, you'll earn amazing rewards in the form of loots after killing or trapping monsters. The main objective of the game is to be prepared with the best armories and gears you can get to face different kinds of monsters from all around the world. Combat in the game is done using old-school weapons like bows and arrows and protective gears that, if matched with the proper skills, can deal great damage to the opponents. While we're talking about role-playing elements in this video, the game has incorporated them quite perfectly, but I ain't gonna tell you that. Find out for yourself.
And with this, we reach the end of the video, guys. We enjoyed bringing this one to you, and we hope that you've enjoyed watching this video the same way as well. Do point out some games and add them to your download list now. If not, worry not. We'll be back soon with another amazing video bringing some super cool games for you. Till then, like the video and subscribe to Game Perfection now. This was Karma, signing off.